Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Lisa and you're watching Yogi Hollow Farm, and today we are going to talk to you about 5 things I will always and never grow again. This is a part of the collaboration for Dani over at Wicked Awesome Gardening, and I'm going to put her link in the description box down below, so be sure to check her out. But Dani, thanks for allowing us to be a part of this wonderful collaboration. So for those of you who may have stopped by to check out this collaboration video, we are in the southern Black Hills of South Dakota. We're at over 5,300 foot elevation, and we have a very short growing season. So that accounts for a lot of the things that we're going to talk about today. So let's get started. So the 5 things I will never grow again: melons, watermelon, and cantaloupe. Never growing them again. Our last frost is in June. It's technically June 11th, but usually first week in June. And then our first frost is usually in September. Too short of a growing window, so we get a lot of vines, we get a lot of flowers, and then they start to grow something and it's frost bitten. So we're not doing that again, because for us, it is a waste of garden space, because as you know, the vines grow all over and it just doesn't work for us. So we will never be growing them again. The second thing we will never be growing again are onions. Now, when I say onions, I'm talking red, yellow, white onions, not green onions or bunching onions, because we will grow those. The reason why is because we've tried to grow onions in several different states that we've lived in, and each time it was a fail, an epic fail. So we are done with onions. What we end up getting is beautiful greens on the top and nothing in the ground. So for onions. The third thing is corn. Corn also requires a lot of space, a lot of nutrients, and quite honestly, we've always lived in rural areas where we were able to get corn very inexpensively from our farmer's market or a local produce stand. So for us, we're never going to grow corn again. It is another space consuming vegetable. Pumpkins are our next item. Pumpkins, like all the other items, take up a lot of room and we never get the fruit. We end up getting small green pumpkins, and we just tend not to get any because of the short growing season. In fact, it is 24 degrees as I'm standing here talking to you, and we are in mid-April. So that probably explains a lot for you guys. The last one is turnips. We will never grow turnips again. We have grown them successfully in the past, and the problem that we're having here is every year that we have grown them here, they look beautiful. We pull them out of the ground and we're so excited to have our harvest, and they're brown mush inside. We don't know if it's an insect. We don't know what is going on, but inside they are brown mush. So for us, turnips are a never grow again. All right, now we're down by the greenhouse and the turkeys. So what are 5 of the things that we will always grow here? Number 1, zucchini and yellow squash. We will always grow zucchini and yellow squash. They do very well here, and we enjoy them in the summer. We enjoy squash casseroles, and the chickens love them, and we love steaming them. So they are a must-have, absolutely. We usually end up getting a really good harvest out of them, so they are a must-grow. Number 2 is carrots. We will always grow carrots here. They do very well, and we really enjoy them. So now what we're doing is exploring different varieties. Right now in the greenhouse, we are growing some Parisian carrots that have a very quick harvest. And so we're growing them in the greenhouse, and then we will also grow them in the main garden in the summer. And Unlike last year when I took our entire harvest and put all my eggs in one basket, so to speak, and ruined my entire harvest by fermenting my carrots, what I will do is we will be doing a lot of freeze drying, so that way we have them in our pantry all year long. Number 3, potatoes. Last year we did Kennebec potatoes and we had the best harvest of potatoes ever. Root vegetables tend to do really well here in South Dakota, so potatoes are a must. Like the carrots, I will also be freeze drying them in slices and putting them up in our pantry, so that way it's a lot easier way to store them compared to having to can them or dehydrate them and so on. So we're really looking forward to that. This year we are doing Yukon Gold potatoes, which we just picked up today. Number 4 is broccoli. Once we figured out that the raised garden bed covered did a really good job of keeping the soil a little cooler for the broccoli, we were able to harvest the most beautiful broccoli ever, and it was phenomenal tasting. So we will definitely be growing broccoli every year in our raised bed with a cover on it and enjoying that in the summer. And there is nothing like walking out and picking broccoli and bringing that in for supper. And last, tomatoes. Now, I could give you all these varieties, but we have early girls, and even when we put them in the ground, they don't ripen until August, September. So what we will do is put them in the greenhouse this year. That is our hope. And so we are looking forward to actually having ripened tomatoes a little earlier on versus later. One year we had tomatoes and they were all on the vine. They were absolutely beautiful, tons and tons of tomatoes. And mid-September, while they were green, we got snow. So even though we've had some failures, there is nothing like a fresh tomato right out of the garden. So we will definitely be doing that. And what I want to add on the end of this is I grow hydroponically because our season is so short. So I did want to add a few things that are must grows for hydroponics all year long. And that is mini baby bok choy with the Kratky hydroponic system, as well as varieties of leaf lettuce are excellent things to grow all year round. And I will put a card up here so that way you can look into those videos as well. So there you have it. There's our 5 things I will always and never grow again. So thanks, Dani, again for this wonderful collaboration. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And have a great day, everybody. Take care.